You always can pre-qualify for their cards. If you are applying for cards and not pre-qualifying, you are an idiot. Straight up. Why would you waste an inquiry when you can pre-qualify? Number one, you have to be a member before you can even get one of their credit cards. Let me get that out the way. All of their credit products, you have to be a member of this credit union. So if you're not a member, you must become a member. Then you can pay to play. Okay. Now, on top of that, the moment that you're a member, you can start applying for credit products. Do I recommend that? No, I don't. I recommend build that banking relationship for 90 days, 100 days. So that way there's data points in there. That way your internal score is high. So when you do apply for a card, you're not getting a $3,000 limit. No, you're getting a $25,000 limit, right? Or a $20,000 limit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a marathon. It is not a race. Let me say it again. It is a marathon, not a race. Okay. This is an investment in you and your credit. Okay. All of the credit cards are always going to pull from TransUnion. Always. Okay. Also, no balance fees, no balance transfer, or no foreign transaction fees. So we're going to talk about a card here where you can do a balance transfer without having any balance transfer fee whatsoever. It's a nice way to move debt from one card to another without paying any fees. But ladies and gentlemen, don't get caught up in that race because it's a Peter to pay Paul situation. It's just temporary. Most people lean and get dependent on these balance transfers, and they get a never-ending debt cycle. Okay. I'm all about debt, but if you don't use debt right, it will actually destroy you. It won't help you. Okay. So you can actually see that. I love that they have the 24 hours available. Now, this is going to be the card that they upgrade you from the secured card to the unsecured card is going to be this card right here. Okay. This is the beginner card. Okay. So if you pre-qualify for this card and you have bad credit, I would take it. Okay. It's just going to be kind of like the gold card with PenFed. I would take it. Take what you get. Beggars are not choosers. In this situation, you need to have positive blood flow. So when you pre-qualify and there's the unsecured card and then the Go Reward card, take the Go Rewards card. You can start building your credit every 90 days. Okay. Well, 91-3 rule, right? Every 91 days, I say 100. Every 100 days, you can go for a credit limit with Navy Federal. Okay. We can talk about that more in the Q&A section as well of any specific questions that you have. But every 100 days, let's just call it, you can go ahead and get an increase with these cards. So just get what you can get and take it from there. Cash rewards card, it's going to be a cashback card, unlimited cashback. I think it's 1.7%. So if you like cash back, this is going to be kind of your card. If you rather have the rewards, that's kind of your card. I like cash back better. Platinum card, this was my first card I went with. Why? Because I did a balance transfer. It's a low APR card. And as you can see right now, you could save 12 months from account opening on a balance transfer within 60 days. Okay, so 0% for 12 months when you do a balance transfer within 60 days of opening that card. So it can be very helpful for you too. There's zero balance transfer fees, not a 3%, not a 5% plus a fee. It's literally zero. Okay, that's why a lot of people like the platinum card. As you can see, with good credit, you can have a 9% rate, but it can go high. Okay. Navy Federal goes high with their interest. Okay. That's the negative about Navy Federal. Okay. So if you're going to be using their credit products for the long haul, you could be paying more than others. But the nice thing is it is liquidity when you need the liquidity, and it's very easy to access. Most people, when they're real estate investing, if they're getting into hard money lending, they're paying an opportunity cost to get into the game. And the more they build the relationship, the easier and the cheaper the money gets. Okay, it's the same thing here. When you don't have a relationship with the credit union, you're going to have a higher interest rate, but the interest rate only matters if you're carrying a balance, right? These interest rate doesn't matter if you're not carrying a balance. Who cares what it is? I never carry a balance. That's how I feel about it. But every single year, you actually get a reduction on your APR. So you can call them up every single year. I got to still do that yet. I haven't done that. But I could literally get a reduction on my card. Okay. The next one would be the AMEX More Rewards card. Very, very good card right here. Very, very good card. Okay. There's one problem with it. It won't work with one of the hacks I'm going to show you tonight. Okay. Very, very good card. Now you say, is this American Express? No. Okay. We have Discover, we have American Express, we have Visa, we have MasterCard. So the payment gate is American Express, but this does not qualify for you being in the American Express ecosystem. So if you go to American Express.com and you log in, you will not see this card. This is a co-branded card with the Navy Federal Credit Union. AMEX is basically the payment source. So when you run the card, and the problem is American Express isn't taken everywhere, especially internationally. So this does not qualify for you being in the AMEX ecosystem. Okay, so I want you guys to know that. So what you saw last week would not apply to this card because you're actually not considered an American Express customer if you have this card. You're considered a Navy Federal customer with this card. But in my opinion, it's the best reward card they have. And it does go toe-to-toe with the Flagship. Let's look at it. Okay, you're going to get 3x points back on restaurants and on food delivery. So Uber Eats, all these other apps popping up, 3x on supermarkets, 3x on gas and transit, 1x on everything else. No annual fee, love it. No balance transfer fee, love it. No foreign transaction fees, love it. No cash advance fees. Okay, we're going to talk about a cash advance strategy here too. You guys are going to be blown away. Okay, this does not work with the Go prepaid card that I'm going to break down in this training, and it's not an actual American Express credit card. Okay, Flagship card. Everybody's heard of this card. It's their most premium card. So the travel card with a max limit of 80,000. Okay, this is the key with this card. Okay, there's no reward limits. You're going to get Amazon Prime for a year with it. That's pretty cool. Okay. I love it that you don't have the expiration while the account is open. So your rewards never expire, given that your Flagship card is open. You're going to have the global entry and TSA pre-check. Believe me, that comes in handy, especially when you're flying and you're between flights. I can't tell you how much TSA pre-check can matter, especially when you're switching airlines in the middle of a country. It could literally save you from missing your flight. I've been there, believe me. The worldwide automatic travel accident insurance is big time, plus travel and emergency assistance. These things come in big when you need them. You never know until you actually have to use them. This is the only card with a $49 annual fee, but I love it. No foreign transaction, no balance, and no cash advance fees. 3x points on travel, 2x points on everything else. Okay. The interest rate is going to be higher, so you're not going to want to carry a balance on this card. In my opinion, I do like the Amex reward card better than this card, believe it or not. I really do. Especially you're saving on the annual fee. The interest, let me see, could be actually cheaper. Actually, it's the same. Okay. I just like the categories better. I feel like this is for everyday living, where this is more for travel, right? So if you're not traveling as much, that Amex card is great. Now let's talk about it. This is going to have a maximum limit of 80,000. That means this could be your only card if you're going to have 80,000. If you have this at 80,000, you're going to get denied for every other credit card. Okay. The max limit on all these other cards is 50,000. Okay. Okay. So you can have a total exposure limit of 80. So if you had the Amex card of 30, you could also have another card of 25 and another one of 5 or whatever you want to do. All right.